Hey guys, it's Jack from Geek Assets and the Raleigh Crypto Society. It is Sunday morning, it's 9:48, and if you guys are first waking up, do not have a heart attack. The retracement that I said was coming for the last week or so, it is here in a big way. And as you can tell, doesn't sound like I'm nervous at all because I am so excited. If you've been paying attention and you understand the way that we teach how to work this crypto market and how to work your portfolio, these are the days that are the most exciting, not the days where things are just going up and we don't know what to do. I was just explaining a few minutes ago that, it's more difficult for me and most traders on those big green days than these big red days. The big green days is really troubling because yes, we want to take profits. How much profit do we take? Do we walk out the door with 100% of our, do we close out 100% of our position and wait for a retracement to get in? These are the questions that we ask ourselves all the time. Do I take 10% off the table? Do I take more than that? Do I walk away from the position and hope that I can get back in? Those are a lot more variables, a lot more decisions to make. And frankly, none of us make the perfect decisions there. Um, if you remember a week ago, I got out of Algorand because I rode it back up to the 130 level. And did I know that it was going to break to record highs to 178, 179? Absolutely not. I would have held on to it. But I was playing it as that quick, fast trade. I'm happy I made a profit on it and got out. But it just goes to show you picking your exits is a little bit more difficult than picking your entries. So let's take a look at what's going on right now. We're on sale, obviously. There's a huge sale going on. There's lots of news. You can do your own research. There's statements that were made. There's some other crazy things going on. But 99% the market was waiting for some bad news or something to happen because we needed a retracement. So you can look on YouTube. There's plenty of videos for people telling you why it's down. It doesn't matter to me why it's down. We're not collapsing and going away. That's all that matters. So this is a sale day. This is a big buy day. I had about 13% in cash of our portfolio, somewhere in that range. And it's been very, very hard. I'm not going to lie to you to sit on that much as I saw things going up and going up and going up. I also missed out on some of the bigger coins, the top 10 coins. I have not played a lot of those other than Ethereum and Polkadot, which we've had for a long time. So I missed out on a lot of those moves on the larger coins. And I made the decision that when we had this retracement, my focus primarily was going to be on buying some of these premier coins this next shot around for the next ride up, since we're pretty solid in a lot of our altcoin portfolio, which we'll talk about. So let's just take a look at the overall market. We're going to go down and look at some of these coins, and we'll look at some of our favorites. So what did I do today? Here's exactly what I did today. I had a small percentage of storage, which is a coin that you can buy right on Coinbase. I shifted my storage directly into Tezos. Okay, so let's take a quick look at that. Tezos is down here somewhere. Okay, Tezos. There it is, number 32. So Tezos is down 19% today. I shifted, and it's not that I don't like storage anymore. I felt that Tezos was the better buy for that money that was available when I shifted it and converted it. So I simply converted storage into Tezos at 589. Okay. The other move that I made that was on coins that we've been trading is one of our favorites. Here we go again. We're back in the graph. I did still hold on to some of mine from the last time. And wow, we got all the way back down to the 160s once again, which is amazing. So the graph is giving us another opportunity. This may be the third or fourth time I've done this, Got back into the graph here at 164 this morning. We're down close to 18% here. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to ride it right back up past $2 again. So if you have money on the side and you're looking to play some of the coins that we've already been playing and you're familiar with, our old standby, the graph, is a buy right now. Okay, you want to break it up and think you're going to get it a little cheaper than this? That's fine. Break your money up into two parts, buy half now, and see if you can get it below 160. Who knows? Or just jump in like I did and buy it here at 164, 165. All right, now let's talk about the new. I'm referring to this as a crypto basket because I like to see how our funds do since we put a lot of it to work today. So for me, this is basically, I may put it in the email, I may not, as crypto basket number 2. I guess I should, since that's the way I'm looking at it. So I took the funds that I had available. I took them and broke them down into 5 coins. Okay. And I bought even numbers. That's what we call a crypto basket. We spread our money like a mutual fund into 5 coins. So for argument's sake, let's use some real numbers, dollar numbers here. So I bought $2,000 worth of Bitcoin, okay, which is already actually slightly up from where I bought it this morning. Let's call it even. So it's about what it is. So I bought $2,000 worth of Bitcoin this morning. I bought an additional $2,000 worth of Ethereum this morning. This Binance coin I did not buy at the moment. I wanted it. I really wanted it, but it didn't make my initial 5. If you like Binance coin better than one of the ones that I bought, absolutely do your basket with Binance coin. I may still go in today and buy Binance coin as well. XRP, after having a bit of a run the last week or so, is plummeted 20%. So look at the red here across the board. Amazing. So the next one that I bought, let's continue down the food chain here, and then we'll go back and look at some of these other ones, is Litecoin. You know, the funny thing is, quick story on Litecoin, I had a buddy that traded Litecoin a few years ago, and he was in and out of it. You're not going to believe this one. It was like at $13. And Litecoin is at $262. Litecoin is involved with the PayPal deal and some other things, so Litecoin has been a big flyer. I have never owned Litecoin, so this is the first time in Litecoin. We bought $2,000 percentage, basically put another of the same amount of money, $2,000 in Litecoin. We're buying it on a substantial sale. It's 18% off. I like it. All right. And not last but not least, the next one is Bitcoin Cash. So we never been in Bitcoin Cash. I'm going to tell you the truth. I still think this is a little bit steep. Okay. But if you're doing the basket, you're doing the basket. I bought $2,000 worth of Bitcoin Cash this morning as well. Okay. That's one that if you want to break up your money going in, dollar cost average, go right ahead and do that. For my purposes this morning, I did not do that, even though I'm a real fan of dollar cost averaging in. I wanted to get all of my money working today. So 2,000 in Bitcoin Cash. And the last one in this, what I'm calling crypto gold basket, a top 15 kind of deal, is Chainlink. Chainlink is a phenomenal coin. I have never owned it. We've talked about it a little bit here, but I've never gotten in. I am very, very happy today to be able to finally step my foot in the water on the Chainlink project. That's down 16% at the moment. That's at $35.14. So there's our 5 coins that we bought today. Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Okay, that's our big time buys for the day. We stuck to the big boys. You normally don't hear me talk about most of those that much, but today I decided that's where we wanted to put our money. And do your own crypto basket. You want to do $100 of each of those, that's great. It doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter. Percentages matter. That's all that matters. You want to put $250 in each of those, go ahead and do it. And what I do to make it a little more gamified is, as I've said before, we use that. It's called Delta. It's a crypto portfolio tracking app. It's completely free. on for Apple as well as Android. Go ahead and download Delta, and I made a brand new portfolio in there, a separate portfolio, called it Crypto Gold. And now I'm tracking everything that I did this morning, to be able to visualize and see separately from the rest of our portfolio what this crypto basket is doing. So, okay, so let's keep rolling here. Don't want to make this video too crazy. Excuse me. You've seen across the board here. We have most of these are down anywhere between 9 and 20%. So this is a pretty substantial drop. Bitcoin from 65K or whatever it was down to 55K. Ethereum from that high of the 2,500 plus range down to 2,100. That's a major sale. Again, Binance Coin didn't drop as much. It's down 13% at the moment. It's kind of interesting. Maybe it was down a little bit more earlier. So that's the story. So let's keep rolling. We don't really talk about Dogecoin. I'm not into these pump and dumps. Yes, I know it went up a ton and a lot of people made a lot of money this week. Congratulations. I'm happy when there's wealth shifting to people. I'm happy for you, but just be careful if you're one of those Dogecoin holders. The funny thing is it's up 18% today, which is absolutely ridiculous. If you're in Dogecoin, take some profits. Please, please, please take some profits and avoid the pain. Cardano's back to that 121 range. We've had a nice ride in the last week on Cardano. Now we're back to where we started. We don't trade Cardano. We have a large holding in Cardano and we're holding it. So that's the deal. I don't really short-term trade Cardano. It doesn't move enough. There's not enough volatility for me. So Cardano is simply a long-term hold. We have a bunch and we forgot about it. We keep it in the background. We bought it at 27 cents and when that's it. Same thing with Polkadot. Polkadot could easily have been in that crypto basket today. I chose not to put Polkadot in. You can certainly put Polkadot in if you don't have Polkadot holdings. Polkadot is down 20%. That was at about 44, 45, 46, whatever. Somewhere in that range. It was just shy of the 50, which we know it's going to 50. I'm telling you it's going to 50. Okay. So if you don't have Polkadot, Polkadot is another one of those top 10s that you can put in your crypto basket if you like it more than some of the other ones. So Polkadot at 36 is absolutely a buy. Okay. We own over 300 Polkadots and we haven't touched it. We are not selling it. It is going nowhere. Okay. Litecoin, we talked about. Bitcoin Cash, we talked about. Uniswap. This is another top coin that is a really good buy. We just wanted to limit ourselves to the 5 coins that we did. Again, today is a sale day. Look at the coins that you know are quality, whether they're top 10 coins or whether they're some of the altcoins that you already own, and see if you want to accumulate more or put your foot in the water for the first time. Uniswap at 30 is pretty amazing. Let's take a look. We don't own any Uniswap, but let's look at the chart. Look at that chart. That's an all-time chart. Here's a 3-month chart. Okay, look at this beautiful line from the left to the right. Look at that trend line. So Uniswap has been, I don't know, is that 38, 39, whatever, somewhere right up there in the 38 level. It's off $8 right now. Let's look at a 7-day. Look at that. Yeah, there's that 38. There's $39 basically, let's call it. And you're buying it today at $30, from $39 to $30. Uniswap is a great buy today if you want a top coin. A lot of positive news and things going on with Uniswap. People feel that there's going to be somewhat of a move to some of these swap sites like Sushi Swap, Uniswap. There's a few of them. So if you're in that belief, Uniswap is on sale. Chainlink we bought today, we talked about. VeChain we don't talk about much. VeChain has had a substantial move, 56% up in the last 7 days, even after this 5% drop. That's a smaller one. VeChain is pretty amazing. I think we were in VeChain a few years ago, but we have not really traded VeChain. VeChain is only down 6%. I think there's better buys than VeChain today. Stellar is down 17%. Stellar is not one that I would be buying right now. Okay, Stellar is not something I would be putting my money in right now. Not that I don't like Stellar. I just think there's better opportunity. Um, Filecoin is down 17% from the top, and I would say better buys than Filecoin as well. Solana is actually up today, which is really amazing. That's a surprise. Let's see. Let's take a quick look here. Hold on one second, guys. My phone is going off. So let me just shut it off so I can focus. Okay. EOS down 20%. We don't really play with EOS. It's a good one. Blah, 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 blah. You want a wild ride, you want to gamble, then you can move your money into BitTorrent. That's going to be a wild ride. So if you're looking for a gamble and you want to play a couple $100 on a gamble, you can jump into BitTorrent right now, and you can pretty much guarantee yourself probably a 50% gain pretty quickly. Aave, this didn't make the cut on the crypto gold basket we did today. Aave was right there. Aave is really a good buy. Yes, Aave is only down 16%. That's the reason that I didn't buy Aave. But Aave is one of those that's one of these top coins that I feel that I wish that I did have some of. Here's the Tezos that I told you that we moved our storage into. I believe that's a good buy. Ethereum Classic. Okay. All right. I know, Ben, you're probably watching this. So Ben is one of our subscribers and one of our buddies. Ben has been bringing up Ethereum Classic to me over the last week. And I made the mistake of telling him that I would not recommend Ethereum Classic. And as you can see, Ethereum Classic is only up 72% in the last 7 days. My apologies to Ben. Ethereum Classic is not something that I really wanted to be in. It's not a quote-unquote project. I'm not going to go into what Ethereum Classic is. It's basically what happened before the fork in 2016. I didn't feel that there was any need to be in Ethereum Classic. He felt that Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, and some of these that have the same name as the big boys, for all the newbies coming in, would be something they would look at. I think his logic was right. My logic was wrong. And you could have made 72%. Sorry, Ben. Could have been in Ethereum Classic and made a lot of money. It's down 15% today. Make your own decision. I'm not a buyer of Ethereum Classic just because I don't think there's anything going on behind it for the most part. But it certainly is a buy. So there you go. Okay, Algorand, another oldie but goodie. I think I may have said in the last few videos, I don't remember, but we ride Algorand the same way we ride the graph. The problem with Algorand is it actually moved to record highs at about 178. We're down to 144 now, but let me tell you what my problem was with Algorand. So Algorand jumps all the way up here to 175, 176. We were already out of it in the 130s. We took our profit from like 94 cents back to like 132. Okay. And I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with our profit and whatever. But the problem is for us to ride it the way we do the graph, I couldn't quite figure out where the entry was. And we estimated that the entry possibly was going to be in the 120 to 130 range. And this morning we actually would have been right because it dropped down here apparently to like 130, 131. It didn't stay there for very long, I guess, because by the time we looked, it was nowhere near there. And we're already back to 145. So I guess my guess on the floor was probably accurate. But to buy it at 144 and the top of the food chain is 178 on this last move, I just think there's better buys right now. If we get a retrace, if you want to be back in Algorand or if you're still in Algorand, I think it's a hold for now. If you're still in it, if you're looking to buy and do a short-term trade, I don't buy here. I buy at 130 or better. So there's better buys. 130 or better, maybe you stick your foot back in the water. I'm not buying Algorand right now. Okay. So that's my feeling on Algorand. Let's keep rolling here. blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's another one that we didn't talk about. Yeah, there's Algorand, there's blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's Kusama. This is another one that is one of those top coins that I would have thought about for the crypto basket from this morning. It's at 391. It's another top heavy coin, but it is down 18%. It's down 10% for the week because of this move. I like Kusama a lot. I didn't like it more than the ones that we bought. That's it. There's nothing wrong with buying Kusama on the dip and playing a coin or two here if you want. Pancake Swap. This one is very interesting. Okay. Pancake Swap is a little bit of a crazy ride. Okay. It's a little bit of a crazy ride. This one, you have to have the heart for this. But again, this was a $26, almost $26.71 in the last month, and you're buying it at $20. Okay, so that's a coin that absolutely can be played with, and know that you're in a solid coin. Know that you're in something substantial, and not be too nervous about playing it. Elron, we've never played. I've talked about it. Elron's a great coin, down 15%. Let's keep going. This is a coin we've been watching very closely. It's down 16%. We don't own any of it. Keep it on your radar. We may actually be interested in this in the future. You can watch this coin. You know, we have not recommended it yet. Okay, we don't do Zcash. We don't do any of these. Zilliquay. Zilliquay. This is definitely a coin that's on our radar. We have not bought it. It's now down close to 16%. This is a coin that is absolutely on our radar right here. Engine coin, you know, we own. Yeah, I guess a lot of people this morning that are an engine coin probably are very upset. Don't get too upset about it. This is a longer term coin for us. Yes, it shot up on the Coinbase listing to $3.90. Yes, it then traded back to the $3 range, which we were still happy with, and now we're back to $2.56. Yeah, it would be nicer if we were still around $3, but that's why it's a red day. That's why retracements in cryptocurrency are what they are. We're not buying any more right now. We own quite a bit of Engine Coin. We're extremely happy with that position. But I would say this to you. There's no doubt about it that when we go green, Engine Coin's going back to $3. To us, Engine Coin is going to be one of those $5 plus coins. It was already close to $4 for about a few hours when it was listed on Coinbase. So if you never picked up Engine Coin, you absolutely can pick up Engine Coin. When we go green, this is going back to $3. I always wish I owned more Engine Coin, but I don't know that I want to buy it at $2.56 since I already have a position. If you don't have a position, great entry point right in the $2.40s, $2.50 range. Here's our oldie but goodie, our personal ATM graph. Back in the graph this morning, as I stated, Decentraland. Decentraland has had a wild run over the last week. We're down a little bit, 15% down to 126. Most of us already have our Decentraland. If you don't feel that you have an adequate position in Decentraland, you can buy more here. I'm not buying more Decentraland. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at the moment in Decentraland, one of our top coins. Synthetics we're out of. We moved out of synthetics during the week, and we shifted our funds. I think we shifted those funds. Yeah, everything in synthetics went into more eComi, which we're accumulating every time we can. So that's a story with synthetics. Polygon is back at 35 cents basically. That's been around, where's it been? 44, 45. Polygon is a longer term hold. If you don't own Polygon, you can buy it back here easily at 34. And that's about it. So that's it for the top. Oh, here, Harmony. Okay. So now let's talk about some of the alts that we didn't talk about before we get off. Harmony is a major buy right now. We love Harmony. Unfortunately, you remember one of the last videos, we told you that we were playing with our entries too much and it was going up and up. So we bought all the way at the top of the Harmony run at 20 cents. but we dollar cost average in along the way. We bought more at 17, we bought more at 15, we bought a little more at 14 something, and we will be buying more Harmony today. It was at 11 cents, now it's at 12, so as soon as I get off this video, we're going to be buying more Harmony. Cannot have enough Harmony, cannot have enough Ecomi in terms of these micros or whatever you want to call them, small caps. We're absolutely buying more Harmony today. Anchor, we own Anchor. I think we own Anchor just slightly less than this. We just bought Anchor maybe 2 days ago. Put our foot in the water for Anchor. Okay. Let's see. Swissborg. This is an underperforming. We had this on our watch list. It was underperforming. We're still watching it. We're not doing anything about it. So, without any further ado, let's talk about a few other ones that we've talked about and put out on our newsletter real fast. One of those, well, actually, we didn't talk about XDI today. XDI has been in our portfolio for quite a while. That's back to 2016. That's disappointing. It finally started its move. You saw XDI here on April 8th get back to 36, and we were moving in the right direction. And unfortunately, we've come all the way back down to the $20 range. We're probably going to do a full video or probably talk about XDI soon. We're still very high on the project. If you can avoid holding your XDI, you certainly on the next pop-up could sell it if you think you have something that you'd rather be in. I really believe in XDI. It moves tremendously when the volume picks up. We looked yesterday, XDI's volume is only 2 million to, well, let's take a look. You can see these big jumps here. And when it jumps, the volume, you can see the price going up. We believe there's a big volume spike coming for XDI. So I would not be selling my XDI, even if you're a little disappointed with it. Sometimes you have to have a longer point of view. XDI did move to 40 since we had bought it. You had the opportunity to take profits if you wanted. We didn't take any profits. We have it as a long term. Okay, so let's take a quick look at a few more, and that's it for today. Orchid. Orchid is in our crypto basket that we gave out a couple of weeks ago. Orchid is back down to 69. This is definitely below where we bought it. Orchid is a great project, and you're definitely getting it on a much better deal. Its market rank is 117. You're getting it below where we bought it at. So this is part of our first crypto basket. CKB is part of that crypto basket. That's Nervos Network. That's down 18% today. So everything in that everything across the board is down. Okay. So the first crypto basket was up. It was up slightly, probably was up 10 to 12% since we've been in it, but that's not what we were looking for, obviously, in the crypto basket. So we're still in it. This is why that crypto basket is down. One of our favorite coins that we bought in that basket is getting crushed, and that has nothing to do with today. And that's Rarible. Okay, so Rarible has done nothing but go down since we bought it. Okay, look at that. Look at that awful chart. So we bought it like around 30 something, let's say. Okay, right around here. Went up a little bit, and that's all it's done is go down. So you can see this move on the, let's look at the 3-month. Okay, but due to the type of market cap and the amount of coins that are out there, look at the swings that it has. If it finds its support here in the 20s, right now in the low 20s, we believe we're going to still have a big move up. And again, you got to take a look at the bigger picture. This is a 3-month chart. Look where it started and look where it is. Now, does that mean anything to us because we bought over here somewhere? Sorry, we bought over here somewhere. Not really, but you've got to. It's not you. It's the coin. It's the market. So we're not selling any of our Rarible. And as a matter of fact, I'd love to buy a few more Rarible. Okay, and the last, I think we had one more. No, I think that's about it. Orchid, Nervos Network. Oh, Veracity. Yes, one more. Okay, Veracity. Veracity has been the big winner, obviously up until today, in that initial crypto basket. Okay, and that's down 18% today. So take a look at that. Okay. So there's the story there. But Veracity has been a big winner for us in that basket, in that first crypto basket. So you're buying it completely, and look at how beautiful. It's retraced all the way back down to here. So if you don't own Veracity, Veracity is available on Gate.io. I think it's also on Binance and some of the others. Veracity is absolutely a buy today. It's been as high in the last 24 hours. 5 cents. We're down right now to less than 5 cents. We're down at 4 cents and change, and Veracity is a good buy. So that's it. So I know I went over a lot of stuff. The main reason of doing this video was simply to tell you guys, the newbies, do not panic. These red days are fantastic. And the lesson to be learned for you guys, most of you have already learned this that have been following us for a while, is this is the reason you have to have money sitting aside. This is the reason that you have to take profits. If you take profits, you have money sitting aside for these red days. And that's how you take a $5,000 portfolio to 15. That's how you take a $25,000 portfolio to 100,000. Okay, this is how you do it. You can't do it by allowing your 50-cent coin to go to $1.25 and take no profit and just continue to ride it up and down without taking profits. You need to be moving and churning your money. Okay, you need to be moving and churning your money. If you have a larger portfolio, obviously it's much easier to make that statement, but you need to play your smaller portfolios tighter. I know that we all want to own things for the long term, and I talk about that a lot. But if you're only playing with $1,000, you have to be able to try to turn that 1,000 into 5,000. With the moves that we've seen over the last few weeks and the last few months, you easily could have turned your 1,000 into 10,000. And the way to do that is to take Algorand from 72 to 130. To take the graph 3 times from $1.65, $1.55 to 210, 230. Okay, that's how you turn 1,000 into 5,000. You can't turn 1,000 into 5,000 if you're just riding the graph back and forth from 165 to 230 and never take any profits. It's not going to happen. If you want to be a long-term holder, buy something and hold on to it, that's fine. I'm not telling you not to do that. What I'm telling you is if you're looking for portfolio growth, you have to be able to move and adapt. And days like today is where we easily turn our 1,000 into 5,000. All right? Have a great day. Have a great Sunday, and we'll be back. And it's going to be interesting to see how quickly we retrace. Is this back up? So is this retracement a little deeper? Are we going to have 2, 3, 4 days of sitting on the bottom here and maybe finding new bottoms? Or are we going to snap back within 72 hours or so? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm locked and loaded now. I put my funds to work, and it's off to play golf, do other things, take a walk, relax, because you know your money is now working. Peace. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.